Virgo. We'll jump straight into it and see what the cards can reveal about this relationship that's going to form between you and this person. So we've already covered the basics and possibly described this person. Let's have a look and see how the relationship will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, wow. Let's start off with the Ace of Wands here. This is definitely a divinely guided opportunity, okay? This relationship has a lot of, it's a very opportunistic relationship. And that can mean that there's a lot that can come from this. The Ace of Wands is pictured with the hand of God emerging from the clouds, offering you the wand. Now, the wand is all about passion and action and opportunity, and a opportunity to do things and see things and reach certain milestones in love that maybe you haven't before, Virgo. So possibly a lot of firsts coming in, okay? Can also symbolize the number 1. So new beginnings, new adventures, new feelings. There's some sort of awakening that's going to take place between the two of you when you do come in for a relationship. I see that things could be potentially moving fairly quickly because wands are fire, okay? Fire is, you know, it's a blaze, it's a beautiful connection, it's ignition, but fire also travels very, very fast, okay? So pacing in this relationship might be very fast. You might need to slow things down, or this person might want to slow things down. Regardless, pacing and developments could happen very, very, very fast. And it's almost like they're going to ignite some sort of passion in you, Virgo. And you're absolutely going to roll with this. And I think you see a future with them fairly early. You'll see a future with them fairly on in your connection. The Ace of Wands can also be a card of movement. So for some of you, there's potential to move in together with this person, or possibly travel or relocate. There's a lot of movement between the two of you. So especially if this is like a long distance relationship, which there is potential for some of you to enter into, your next major relationship is a long distance thing. And there's potential for the two of you to either meet halfway or possibly even move over, okay, to a different city, to a different country, to be with this person. So there's potential for that to happen. That sort of growth can definitely happen with the Ace of Wands. I want to mention the Ace of Wands can be a new addition to the family. The Empress is often seen as pregnant. So whether you're a female or a male watching this, there is a possibility for a child, okay, to come from this union. An unplanned pregnancy could be a surprise. It could also be this person could play a parental figure to your children, or they might be involved in the family, okay? There's new additions to the family associated with this person somehow. So it could be that your family or friends really accept this person. You might have their approval. You might have their blessing, and this will help the growth of the relationship. The Empress is a Mother Earth energy here, so that's all about nurturing, it's all about growth, it's all about fertility, it's all about feeling safe and secure. And I do think you're going to feel this way, but as will they. And there'll be a lot of growth and evolving that will take place with the Empress here. The two of you will grow as people, but you'll also grow in your relationship in a very, very beautiful way. The Empress brings harmony, okay? She makes things happen very, very effortlessly without much push or pull or going against the grain or anything like that. So I like what she represents here in your relationship. There's also a very strong possibility of astrological compatibility between the two of you. I say that because the stars are here with the star card, but also the Empress wears the crown of the zodiac here. So there'll be areas, you know, I see the Empress as a Venetian energy. She's romance, she's love, she's luxury, she's sex, she's passion, she's power. So in terms of your Venus signs maybe, or love compatibility, the two of you complement each other, especially astrologically. So, I mean, that might be interesting to check out this person's Venus sign when you know more of their details, because I do feel like you'll complement each other in a very powerful way in regards to your Venus signs. Your outlook towards love, affection, romanticism, sex, I do feel like you have similar interests, or you might like similar things in the bedroom, for example. You might both crave a lot of affection or intimacy. You might both like the finer things in life, but there's common interests that you're going to bond over in a very powerful way. And again, it speaks about things happening very effortlessly without you having to try too hard or without you having to put in too much effort. And it's not that you'll just sit back and relax, Virgo, but the dynamic of this connection and the way it unfolds in your common interests will definitely be one of your strengths in this relationship. So I do feel like you're going to enjoy that. Because she's seen as a motherly energy, there could also be, you might have a good relationship with this person's mother or this person's aunt or this person's older sister, for example. There could be some sort of maternal figure that you might get on with very, very well. And your relationship can grow very positively because of that, because of getting approvals or blessings from the people that are important to this person when you come together in a relationship. But definitely possibility for family or creating that motherly, nurturing energy around each other and really looking out for each other as well. You also have the Star card here. This is absolutely magnificent. This speaks about destiny. This speaks about hope. This speaks about possibly this relationship is written in the stars for you. Again, it can point to astrological compatibility, which I touched over. The Star card is also Aquarian energy. And Aquarian energy is very, very confident, Virgo. So this person is going to elevate your confidence in some way when the two of you come together for a relationship. They're really going to put you on a pedestal. They're going to compliment you. And it's not coming from a conceited way. It's absolutely genuine, Virgo. So don't question it. You know, accept that love, embrace it, because I feel like you're going to get a lot of attention and focus from them. And it'll come natural because they can't help it. They'll just be drawn to you, okay? Stars are very, very powerful. You know, they're a mix of clouds and gases and elements, and they hold such power, they hold such illumination and gravity. And, you know, I'm just trying to analogize it here that the pull towards you, that attraction is going to be very, very strong, Virgo. But also elevation. I do think they're going to put you on a pedestal, and they're going to help you with any insecurities. Whether it's conscious, whether it's subconscious, Virgo, they're going to help you with that, okay? They're going to want to make things exclusive fairly quickly as well. And I also feel like a part of them will want to show you off. Again, I think this comes back to their theatrical nature, the showmanship that they might have around them. Again, it's just nature. For some, yes, this could be someone who's very self-aware or very self-conceited. But for others, it is someone who genuinely wants to enjoy and feel proud of what they have, and maybe not necessarily in a braggadocious way, but they want that because for them, you know, it validates them, it makes them feel whole, it makes them feel complete, and it makes them feel good. But at the same time, they'll want to arouse those feelings within you. So that's why they might take that course of action when the two of you come together. But again, the Star card could also be online things, okay? Things that are online, things that are in the public eye, things that are seen. So it could be a very public or open relationship, or it could be a relationship that's broadcasted over the internet. Again, I'm coming back to a long distance connection for some of you. That's absolutely the case. And I think that'll do you good. I think that's going to be possibly a very testing phase in your connection. If this is the case for some of you Virgos watching, I think it's going to teach you a lot about compatibility. But also what's associated with the Star card is the notion of cleansing, okay? Aquarius is represented as the water bearer, and water is cleansing, water is ritualistic, water is emotion. So they could be healing from something when the two of you come together into a relationship. Vice versa, roles could be reversed. You might be healing from something as well, Virgo. But when the two of you come together, you're actually helping each other heal and grow from something that has, or someone that has hurt you, or has something that has scarred you, or some trauma that is still within you. There's the notion of healing, okay? But it could also be forgiveness, and it could even be like an ex for some of you that's coming back around. And I do feel like this attempt at a relationship again could offer a lot of forgiveness and cleansing and healing as well. I will leave it at that, Virgo. I hope this reading has been helpful for you.